I am just as exhausted as I look. I work full time and I have 2 kids. The jump from 1 to 2 was already a lot. Survived. My daughter is 18 months. My oldest is 7. And, I thought we were entering like this golden phase where I was going to be able to sleep. Well, my oldest is now waking up multiple times a night because she's afraid of strangers, which is fine. I want to be there to help her, but it's not any less frustrating. But it's exhausting. Like, race in the morning, and then no time to chill, and then straight into work, and then straight into kids. And I feel like so many people make it look so easy, and it's not. I don't know how, like, am I just weak, or like, is everything just a highlight reel of the good times? Because our house is a shit show 80% of the time. Someone's screaming, someone's crying, someone's hitting someone. And I know it's just a season, but it's a hard fucking season. And I think social media gives us this false perception of, what reality really is. And it's hard because you just feel like you have to live up to all these unrealistic expectations. I can't be alone. Like, I'm just exhausted.
I always said to myself that I would never be that person that comes on TikTok and that cries or is like too vulnerable, but I want to create a safe space for people, right? So I have to lead by example. I honestly have to lead by example. I've just finished having a moment, like, she just, what's it called? Threw up all over my sheets, all over my white sheets. Like, she stained my sheets, whatever the case may be. All right, cool. Kids throw up. Kids make mistakes, whatever. But it's everything that leads up to that, right? Where you're just feeling so overwhelmed naturally, and then something happens and it just tips you over the edge, yeah? I think a lot of people always say insensitive things like, oh, why are you so angry? Oh, this and that. We're not angry. We are not angry. We are overstimulated, yeah? We are overstimulated. Do you know how hard it is to not be okay within yourself, but still have to be present for children, a child, however many kids you have? Do you know how crazy that is? Half of you couldn't do it. Like, it's always the people without kids, yeah, that always want to have the most insensitive comments. We are overstimulated. Being overstimulated is one of the hardest things ever, right? You're just trying to think. You're just trying to have a clear mind. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's actually crazy how you have 101 things that you need to do. You've already done 500. By the time it's like 10 a.m. in the morning, yeah? You've done about 500 things already, yeah? Then people want to ask you stupid questions like, oh, why are you always so angry, this and that? I am overstimulated. I am tired. I'm tired, okay? I am sleep deprived, yeah? I am overstimulated and I am tired. I am overwhelmed, yeah? And some people just need to understand that. We are overwhelmed and that's it. We are mums. Our job never freaking stops. It doesn't ever freaking stop. Like, what don't you understand about that? And this is a post for me to just keep it a buck, like, and be transparent that this shit ain't easy. Like, this shit ain't easy. Like, it's hard fucking work. Like, it's hard. Okay? It's hard. And I just need everybody who's feeling how I'm feeling to understand that, sis, I get it. Like, I actually get it. It doesn't take away how much we love our kids. Yeah? Like, as mothers, like, we're always gonna love our kids, like, regardless. There's nothing in this world, nothing that you would not give for your kids. Like, it's not even a question. Like, you would do anything for them. But it doesn't take away the fact that it's just hard. Like, it's actually so hard to just be a mum. Like, being a mother is one of the worst jobs in a way, because you can't leave this job. Like, you can't just get up and leave. Like, this is your job. It's not like a 9 to 5 where you say, you know what's too hard, or I can't be bothered to deal with this crap, so bun it, I'm leaving. Like, these are your kids. Like, these were a part of you, and because of that, that's why you're so resilient, and that's why we push, we carry on, we have our moments without our kids realizing, we cry, we do whatever, but we are overstimulated. So, like, please, like, just give us a damn break. Like, give us a freaking break. Like, please.
I am fucking fed up of motherhood. Absolutely sick of it. And I know some people will say, you chose to have your children. And the ironic thing is I coach mums how to juggle this along with fit in time for exercise and eating better to help themselves feel better. And even I'm fucking fed up of it. The mental load of having to do so much is it's just hard. And I think the thing that pisses me off the most is that years and years ago, I suppose it's society now, isn't it? Child funding for nurseries is coming down. So at the moment, 3 of my children are in nursery. One I pay £35 a month for. She's going to school in September. The other 2 are £350 a month, right? So I'm spending best part of £700 per month so that I can work. Because if I don't work, we can't afford to live. And that's the fucking frustrating thing. Since when was that okay to shove our kids off to somebody else so that we can work? But that's what he's having to do. But come September, this is another annoying part. Come September, both my youngest, they get extra funding. So they are only going to cost me £35 each. So yes, that's really good. That's going to allow me to work for less money putting my kids in nursery for. But why? Why are they giving more funding so that the mother can put their kids in nursery? Why aren't they allowing the mum to stay at home and look after their children on her own and bring inflation down? Like, it's so frustrating because that first postpartum year is so hard. Nothing can prepare you for motherhood. And the bloody rate that they grow, like, I have got clothes and shoes that I need to get rid of that I don't just want to give to charity. Like, yes, I know it's a nice thing, but we need the money. So I want to sell them, but then I haven't got time to go on Vinted and sell them. I haven't got time to do a car boot and having to lay them all out, and it just mounds up and mounds up. So I've got all these clothes that I need to get rid of. Then you've got the washing, and if you iron, you're ironing, putting it all away. Then you've got tidying the house and keeping on top of that. I mean, I don't tidy a lot or clean a lot. I mean, I've not got a dirty house, but it can get messy. But honestly, how are we juggling it all? How are we juggling? And then you've got making tea, which I fucking hate. I hate cooking. But cooking, prepping, even thinking about what to give your children, even thinking about dinner, teas, whatever, is a challenge. And all for what? Like, I saw something earlier about someone saying we are literally slaves. Like, we are literally working to pay off our mortgage, off our car, gas, electric, water, everything. And what for? Like, I don't feel like... I mean, I have got a good life, don't get me wrong. But I want freedom. I want to be free. So I suppose I need to sort of look at things in a different way, which I will be documenting. But I'm just fucking fed up of not feeling free. That's the issue. I want to be free.
I don't care no more. I'm having my moment. I'm gonna have my moment. I'm tired. Like, right now, I'm just tired, exhausted. Like, I'm having a breaking point. Like, I really just had to take a step come my room and throw shit and break shit in order for me to just calm down, because every fucking day of my life since I've been 3 years, I've been a fucking mama. Like, I've been a mama. Like, no matter what, I try my hardest to just stay positive about the situation, because I didn't ask for this, but however, this is my life and this is just what happened. So I just gotta be a fucking parent. But if you don't have no kids, don't. Because it's one of the hardest jobs on earth. And as a mom, no matter what, you gotta be you can't just not. I'm back, y'all. My man came in to calm me down. And he also told me that, like, stop crying. Everything gonna be good. He mentioned to me that he gonna step up and be there for my child. Like, you don't have to call him no more. You don't have to ask him to, if you need a break, go get you a break. He told me that he gonna keep my baby for me. And y'all, I'm sticking to that. Today, I am no longer reaching out to my child's father no more. Today, I am no longer, his number is blocked. I don't give a fuck how you see your child. It ain't got shit to do with me, because for so long, I've been trying. And today, I wash my hands, and I'm glad that I got somebody who is willing to help me. And he sees how hard this shit is, and he's still willing to help me. So, yeah, it's much respect, and I'm just happy for that. So, yeah, y'all, I was having a breaking point earlier. But I'm about to go finish doing my hair, because my man said that I need to get out, and he going to keep the baby for the night, and I just need to go, do something. So, I'm about to get ready, and I'm going to let y'all get ready with me.
I just wanted to get on here and say that toddler moms that are fighting the good fight, hang in there. Newborn trenches were not shit. This little monster does not listen to me. She doesn't listen to me, and she won't nap anymore. That's what 90% of our fights are about. So, not napping. And I'm tired. Was looking forward to you napping. And you won't. Go to bed, please.
I think the most exhausting thing about being a mom is that your brain just doesn't ever stop. Like, my boyfriend helps with everything, but he'll never understand what else goes on in here at every single moment of the day. The second she wakes up, it's like, okay, she woke up at this time. She has to go back down in about 2.5 hours. That means that she has to go down at this time, but her bedtime is this. That means that I need to have her food ready at this time. There's just never a quiet brain moment. And if it's not that, it's, oh, she outgrew her clothes, so I need to go get new clothes that fit her. What season is it going to be? How many of each item does she need? Oh, she's outgrown her car seat. I now need to research car seats. I'm just tired, and nobody gives you a guide on this stuff, so it's literally just trying to figure everything out on your own.
Being a mom is one of the hardest jobs that I've ever had in my life. It's harder than my 9-to-5 that I get paid for, and let me tell you why. I just had a 15-minute conversation taking my kids to school because I overheard them complaining this morning because they got in trouble because they weren't ready for school. They didn't do things that they know that they should have. My daughter hadn't brushed her teeth. My son hadn't put on deodorant. He didn't have on his shoes. There was trash all over the kitchen from them getting their lunches together and just all the things. And I overhear them talking about how unfair my husband and I treat them and how this and that and this and that. And so in the car, I said, I overheard y'all talking. And when I've asked you to do something more than once, what do you expect me to do? What are your thoughts? What are your opinions of how you feel I should react or respond to the fact that I've asked you multiple times to do something? And my son said, well, the punishment shouldn't be so hard. And I said, okay, what if this happens more than once? What if this is going on for 2 or 3 days in a row? What then? What if I've said something to you 3 times in one day,
but 5 days in a row. Then what? What are you expecting? I come from a generation where your opinion really didn't matter. And my mom would say, you can have an opinion when you get a job. And I'm trying so hard. I'm trying so hard to not be that person and to allow my kids to express themselves and allow my kids to have an opinion. Tell me how they feel. But consistently, I am repeating myself. I am telling them things, y'all. Being a mom, and I'm getting emotional, is so hard. And they don't understand that there's nothing in this world that I wouldn't do for them. And I go to bat for them. And I don't ask for much. So it's just really frustrating. It's just really frustrating. Yeah. So, yeah.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you are thinking about getting an abortion, if you feel like you need that abortion, if you think that abortion is going to be the best thing for you, you need to get that abortion. I don't care who say they're going to be there for you. I don't care what type of help people think they're going to give you. Get that fucking abortion. If that's what's in your heart, if that's what's in your head, I don't care about your religion. I don't care how bad it hurts. I am telling you, get that fucking abortion. There is no fucking help out here, G. There is no help. I don't give a fuck. I don't even care about the comments that y'all leave. I swear to God, I don't. I swear. I am so fucking tired. I have never been this fucking tired in my life. I have been depressed before. I've been suicidal before. Hell, I done had suicide attempts before. I've never been this tired in my life. I just want to give up so fucking bad. Get that fucking abortion. If you feel you need that fucking abortion, get that fucking abortion. Because when you are asked out, you have no fucking help. And you have depleted, you have asked everybody, you have went to every corner, you've done everything. Gee, I am fucking working. I make good money. I am not a fucking bum. Get that fucking abortion. If you think you need that abortion. I love my baby so much. And I do not regret having him. But I feel so fucked up for bringing him into this fucking world. This piss poor ass fucking world with these cruel ass people and this shitty ass economy. I don't know why the things happened that led me here. I don't know. I don't know why they took my place away. I don't know why they threw my things out of my apartment and I was paying my rent. I don't know why that shit was done to me 2 months after having a C-section. I don't know. I have been praying. I have been letting go. I have been walking away. I have been doing the hard work. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. And I don't want my baby hearing this bullshit. Get the fucking abortion. Get the abortion. Just get the abortion. Don't listen to what nobody says. I swear to God. Because this shit, this single mom shit, nobody can prepare you for this shit. Nobody can prepare you for this shit. And you think you're gonna have support from women? From women?
the bitches are going to eat you the fuck up. They don't give a fuck about us. They laughing in our faces. They're making comments and posts and videos about how dumb we are. And we chose this life. And then the men. And then those fucked up ass men. We live in a sick ass world. I am telling you, get the fucking abortion. Your baby does not deserve this shit. Your baby deserves so much better than this piss poor ass world we live in. This shit is fucked up. I'm tired. I don't have anything positive to say. And I'm not sorry for it. Get that abortion if you need that abortion.
Okay, here's my hot take, so don't come at me. But for the most part, motherhood is deeply unsatisfying. And we don't talk about it enough. And I'm not saying that because I dislike my role as mother. And yes, I know I chose to be a mom. I love being a mom. And I love my kids dearly. But 90% of my role as mother is not satisfying. It is the nitty gritty. It is getting kids to clean up after messes. It is reminding kids to wash their hands. It is convincing kids to eat the meals I make. I mean, it is a lot of work. So much work. And in and of itself, that part is not satisfying. I do not go to bed most nights feeling satisfied in my role as mother. Far from it. If anything, I go to bed with intrusive thoughts, worrying about their future, feeling like I didn't do a good enough job. And I wouldn't say in any sense that makes me a bad mom. If anything, that makes me a great mom. But it's not a satisfying feeling. And I'm saying this out loud because I don't think we talk about it enough. And for a long time, I felt like I was doing it wrong because I saw other people, other moms on social media, beaming and glowing about the milestones, talking about how satisfying this role is, and wondering if I was doing it wrong. And the truth is, we just don't talk about the unsatisfying parts. And I think we should.
I was not prepared in motherhood to constantly have to find the patience. Like, I have to find the patience all hours of the day to do everything and anything, because no one told me how fucking taxing it is to hear someone say you're fucking, my God, stay up. No one tells you how fucking taxing it is to hear someone whine or cry or say mama, 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 mama all the time, 24/7. Like, there's no way to mentally prepare for your brain to handle that. And on top of it, all you're trying to do is things for them, like you're trying to make food, or you're trying to get dishes done so that you can have dishes to make more food, or you're cleaning laundry, or you're cleaning up a mess or something. You're constantly doing something to care for the house or for the child or for the children or kids or animals or whatever. And then they don't see that. They only see the fact that you're not paying attention to them, so then they want more of your attention. And you're like, I'm already giving you all of my fucking attention. I know you don't realize it, but I am. And you're running on fumes, and you just need 5 minutes where you don't have someone saying something, making noise. Like, the auditory overload is insane. And then it's like, what sucks even more right now is, like, I don't have my car, and so I feel so fucking trapped. And my husband, like, he works so hard for our family, and so he's finally gonna do something he hasn't done since we've been together, which is go hunting. We've been together for 5 years, and this man has talked about it all 5 years. Like, he's finally gonna go. And all I can think about is how I'm gonna be solo parenting for a couple days, and it's not even that much, but it's just like, I want a break. And I know that he gives me, it's not him, it's not my husband, like, he gives me breaks and stuff, but I just, like,
you can't ever just take a day off of parenting. Like, you can't just go like, I need a sick day, I'm gonna take a mental health day, I'm gonna take a day to recharge so that I could be a better mom tomorrow or for the next fucking month or 2 months or 3 months. You can't do that. And it's like, yes, I could ask my mom for help, or, you know, like, I'm lucky enough to do that, but realistically, as parents, like, until you're doing it, you don't realize how fucking hard it is. And I'm just taking, 2 minutes and 30 seconds and counting to myself, and I feel so much guilt because I know that I left my baby in her crib to sit there and just like chill for a second because I'm overwhelmed and I need a minute and I needed to vent and get it off my chest so I have the patience to make it through the rest of the day if she decides not to nap, which is what it's looking like. And I hate this narrative online where you go online and you see all these people getting all this shit done all day, every day, and I'm like, how are you doing it with so much fucking patience? Like, I don't have that. I'm trying really hard to get it. I'm just like overstimulated all the fucking time. And it's hard. And it sucks. I feel better now that I talked about it. Alright, I'm gonna stop being a pansy. I'm gonna go pour myself a fucking Dr. Pepper, and I'm gonna get into my kid's room again, and I'm gonna go, you ready for the afternoon? Maybe let's go outside and get some sunshine. Let's go play with the dog. Let's play with chalk. I don't know. Maybe I'll just fucking get popsicles out and make everybody happy, because it's not for the weak, and I just wanted you to know that. If you're having a hard day with me, we're gonna get through it. It's just a fucking day. Tomorrow we'll be better. We'll have more patience. It'll be smoother. Naps won't get messed up. But today we're in the thick of it. And that's okay.
Hey guys, this is just like a video because I honestly don't know what to do anymore. I feel like I'm literally going crazy every single day. And I feel so beyond alone. Like, being a parent is the hardest thing I've ever experienced in my life. Or more, being a mother is the hardest thing I've ever experienced in my life. I always wanted to be a mum. I always wanted to have kids. I just thought things would be different. I don't know if I romanticized motherhood or I romanticized how I thought this life was gonna go. And now that I'm here, it's like I hate it. Like, I hate it. I hate it every single day. I don't want to be here. And it's like, I know I have nobody else to blame but myself, so I don't need people coming and telling me that it's my fault because I chose to have these kids. I know that. I know that it's my fault. I know that I can't blame anybody else. It was my decision that led to the situation that I'm in, but it doesn't make it any easier. It doesn't hurt any less. I don't know. Being a mother of a toddler is extremely challenging. The screaming, the tantrums, the yelling, and the overstimulation. Like, I'm just touched out. Like, I just need space. I need a break. And I don't get that. I don't get a break. I don't get space. I don't get time to myself. If he doesn't nap, I legit am just up 24/7 on go mode. Like, without breathing, without eating, without thinking, without stopping for a moment, because like, those naps are just that crucial part of your life, whether it's an hour, 2 hours, or like 3 hours. Like, it allows you to just sit down and breathe and just forget. Like, this shit is hard. And like, I'm just really tired. Like, I'm really fucking tired, and I just don't have anyone around me that like understands what I'm going through, or like is a mother and Like, I just feel like I'm constantly failing every single day. Like, I don't know what to do anymore. It's the point where I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here for my kids. I don't want to be here for myself. I don't know. I don't want to cry on the internet, but it's like I don't have anybody else to talk to. I don't have anyone else to turn to. I don't have the community. I don't have the people around me. Like, it's just me, and I'm stuck, and I'm trying so hard every single day, but it shouldn't be this hard. I don't want to try anymore. I don't know what to do anymore. Like, it's just, I don't know, and it's my fault. Like, I know that it's my fault because my decisions led to this. I chose this. I just thought it would be different. I thought it would be easier in some ways. I don't know what I thought. I don't know. I just feel like I'm losing my mind.
I love my kids, but I absolutely do not enjoy motherhood. From the age of 15 to now, I have never had the time to have a break. I am always responsible to do everything. The kids' fathers, they help when they want to help. But if it's not convenient for them, then it's left on me. I told my kid's father that I was mentally going through it. This nigga gonna say, oh, well, that's your fault. He leaves the kids off on me whenever he wants to. Whenever he can't find a babysitter, he leaves them off on me. And then he sits over there and he blames me. It's always my fault when he can't find a babysitter. So I'm always taking an L when it comes to jobs, just about anything. My life does not matter. My schedule doesn't matter to him at all. If you truly do not want kids and a man wants kids, don't do it. Because then at some point you're going to really regret it. We're not going to say you're going to hate your kids. But if you're not ready for all the responsibility that comes with being a mom, and just in case he leave you alone, do not have any kids. I am so stressed out, as you guys can see. Look at my eyes. This shit is not fun.
I say this with all the love for my kids in my heart. I am tired of being a fucking mom. I'm tired. I say this every so often because majority of the time it's just like this life is so normal to me. But my kids really just tried to jump me because my oldest son iPad wouldn't work. So he got mad because I told him it is working and showed him. He snatched the iPad out of my hand and was trying to fucking beat me with it. And as I'm trying to snatch it out his hand, because who are you swinging this iPad at? My other son, he's thinking I'm whooping him or, he's getting in trouble. Regardless of the fact, he always seems to jump in the middle when I'm trying to chastise his brother and he swings on me. So now I'm fighting with my oldest son to get the iPad back because he's trying to swing it at me and hit me. My youngest son goes and swing on me and then he's attempting to try to swing on me again, but I knocked both of their asses the fuck down. Cut through. And I say this with so much in me, no matter how active a father is in their kid's life, majority and the bulk of the work always falls on the mom. And I'm sorry, but I am motherfucking tired. I am tired. I'm tired. And I don't even cry anymore how I used to be when I'm tired. No, I'm at the point where a bitch about to book a motherfucking cruise, 6 to 7 day motherfucking cruise, not tell a motherfucking soul, hop, skip, and jump town on the weekend today with they fucking daddy and come back when the fuck I come back. With my motherfucking taxes. Spoiled kids turn rotten when you're too fucking nice. I'm too fucking nice. Like, I'm not doing shit for Valentine's Day. I was about to order them some fucking Uggs tonight, not ordering them. My oldest son been begging and asking for sea animals ever since he was playing with them at his cousin's house. I was going to surprise him with a little basket for Valentine's. Ain't getting no motherfucking sea animals. They're not playing with no dinosaurs. No iPads after school. The nice mommy shit is out the motherfucking window because when you spoil kids too much and when you too fucking nice, they turn fucking rotten. And my kids at the age where they gonna learn now, I don't give a damn how good of a mom I am. You're never gonna fucking try me like that. And my 3-year-old is soon to be 4, and my 5-year-old just turned 5 in December. And yes, they're very aware of their fucking actions. At this age is the time where you're supposed to teach them what to do and how to motherfucking act. No.
The truth is, I don't like being a mom. I don't like motherhood. And let me explain. First, I want to make sure I make it clear. I love my child. I care for my child. I would never let anything happen to her. I don't enjoy motherhood because I have a different experience. Being a mother when you are a single mother is a totally different experience, and a lot of times you don't get to enjoy being a mother, like truly enjoy it. I know there's going to be mothers out there that say they enjoy every aspect no matter what their circumstances are, but I'm gonna keep it real with you. I don't enjoy this. I don't enjoy it because I was robbed of the true motherhood experience of having support, care, a true village. If you know, you know. As a single mom, you carry a whole different type of weight. It's almost as if you are in a constant survival mode. Even if you have a village such as your mom, your brother, sister, grandma, cousins, and aunties, that is not a permanent in-house village. Those are people that you have to go outside your home to help you. You don't have a partner here to truly help. If you just want to go run up the street to the store, if you just want to go get some quick gas, if you just want a late night snack, you always got to bring that baby. And again, it's not that I don't love my baby. It's just that sometimes it can be a burden to always have a child on your back and think about them and care for them and support them and protect them. Like, it's just so much all the time. So my experience as a mother, it's not something that really brings me joy, if I'm going to be honest with you. Because I don't truly find joy within the motherhood experience, I probably come off a little mean and stern or annoyed towards my child. And that's something that I'm really trying hard to work on. But when I say 24 hours in a day, I am with my child. I do it for several reasons. One, because I have anxiety. When other people watch my child, that's a whole nother topic. Two, the village is very small, okay? So who else is going to do it? And I know the naysayers are going to come out and say, well, you laid down with that man, you chose him, you opened your legs, and you're 100% correct. But I want to be honest and transparent with you. I honestly didn't truly know what it was to be a mother until I became a mother. I had concepts, I had ideals of what a mother is because, looking at your own mother or looking at other women who have had children and looking at their experience, I thought I had an idea. But I should have known with my own worries and anxiety, I just did not think about it as deeply as I should have. And that is something that I hold myself accountable for. Trust me, I did not say, oh yeah, that's my baby daddy. Like, no, that's not how it happened. If you grown, you know how I had a baby, okay? Having to carry all the weight and load of motherhood on your own shoulders 24/7, 365 days out the year, yeah, it's going to tarnish some things. It's going to make you feel some type of way. I do believe if I would to truly have a wanting, willing, caring, supportive partner, that I probably could thrive in motherhood. And also, now that I've had a child, I know that one is honestly my limit, but if I had a partner, maybe two. But yeah, this is really tough work. It's tough, it's hard, it's long. So if anyone asks me, I'm always going to be fully transparent. I want women to understand the truth of what it is and how it goes down. And also, shout out to all the moms out there, but especially the single moms, because it's hard. It's hard carrying it all by yourself. So if you were child-free today, just make sure that you think about what you're truly getting yourself into, and if you truly, with all your fiber and being, want to be a mom and just ready to take on that with or without a partner. Bye, girl.
I'm gonna say something very controversial, but motherhood is a scam. Too many women have been lied to and deceived by society about motherhood. Everyone is celebrating being a mother, it's secret, it's divine, but no one has told women how hard motherhood actually is. I'm not a mom, but I'm a daughter and a friend to many other women. I have seen my own mother and a lot of my other girlfriends sacrifice their lives to motherhood. So my best friend just had a daughter 2 months ago, and she told me, Jessie, I know you don't want kids. If that's your plan, stick to it. Don't change your mind. And mind you, my friend actually got support. So when the baby was born, for the first month, she got a nanny living with them, taking care of the baby 24/7. She didn't have to lift a finger except for feeding the baby. And now her husband's parents are living with them, cleaning, cooking. She doesn't need to do much, but still, she told me it's exhausting and her body is starting to have all the low problems. And not even to mention, she lost a great career opportunity because of this. So my friend works in this big Chinese company, top tier in the industry. Her boss really values her because my friend is really good at what she does and she's ambitious. So her boss wants to send her to the US to manage the North American business. So she only needs to stay in the US for 2 to 3 years and then return back to China. Immediate promotion to higher leadership position. So basically, the rest of her life is set. You don't need to work hard anymore. You can just lay back, chill, great money. easy life. And now all of that is gone because you can't just leave your newborn baby and go to the US. And my friend told me her daughter is the best thing ever happened to her. She loves her so much. She wouldn't trade anything in the world with her daughter like all the other mothers. But still, she told me, you know what, being child-free is kind of nice. So
I literally hate being a mom. But I love my child, but I hate being a mom. And I feel like people that are only moms can only understand this saying. You can love your child but hate being a mom, because being a mom comes with so much responsibility. But the thing that I hate most about being a mom is the fact of how vulnerable it makes me, and the fact that every single decision I make, I have to think about my child. Like, there's no form of selfishness, if you get what I mean. I really hate how vulnerable that makes me. Some people love that about being a mom, like you're vulnerable, like me, no. Like, bro, I think about so many things. If my child gets bullied, if my child goes to someone's house and they do something, like, that is putting not only them, but me in a vulnerable position, if you get what I mean. And I can be strong for my child so much. Do you get it? Like, they're going to have to go through certain things in life that I'm not going to have any control over, heartbreak, all of that. And it's like, damn, like, I understand it's hurting my child, but it's putting me in such a vulnerable position. It's just such a hard thing, you know? A very, very hard thing.
So, like, these are just, like, my honest thoughts. And I hate motherhood. I hate it. Like, I've had these thoughts so many times before about me hating motherhood, and there's nothing that's going to change the fact that I hate motherhood. I do it, and I do it well, but I hate it. Genuinely, I hate it. I feel like over these 3.5 years of being a mother, I have deteriorated so much, like, mentally, emotionally, physically. Like, I am just so fucking drained. Like, there's no amount of a break that I can have that makes me feel better. Like, I'm just so tired. Like, yeah, obviously there's good days, there's bad days. Like, it's fine. You have memories, but I just feel like sometimes I'm just living to live and create memories just to have these memories. But I'm not there. I'm gone. Like, I literally just, I hate motherhood. I hate it so much. Like, and it's like, I envy two-parent households where they are genuinely happy together and happy with their children. I feel like this is like a prime example of thinking that you want something and getting it, and it not being remotely close to anything that you envisioned. The happy family, the happy life, the happy house. And it's just miserable. Like, I don't want the sympathy. I don't want that it's gonna get better. Hang in there. Like, I don't care. It's been like this for so long. And I'm just so over it. I'm so over repeating myself. I'm so tired of talking. I am so touched out. Like, I just genuinely don't care. Like, I am just doing things to do them, to create these memories, to keep going. I genuinely am just so tired. I fucking hate motherhood so much. Like, I literally sometimes sit and, like, imagine what my life would be like if I just didn't have a kid. Like, how much freedom I would have. And, you know, who knows? Maybe the grass is not brighter on the other side, greener on the other side, but I just hate motherhood so much. I love my kid, but I hate motherhood. Like, it's just not for me. It's just not.
Being tired is one thing, but mom tired is a whole different level. I haven't had a full night's rest literally in a year. I kid you not. And the crazy thing is, with being a mom, like, I'm not even looking for a full night's rest. Just a couple of hours is solid without being woken up by a baby looking for his milk supply. As a mom, we're literally running on God's blessings and mercy because it ain't sleep.
People see how I am with my daughter and I always be like, oh, you're such a good mom. I don't see why you want another one. Because I'm a good mom, I'm not having another one. Because I know what I can handle financially and mentally. And another kid is not it. And on top of that, having kids is really not all that. I really hated being pregnant. I hated giving birth. I love being a mom. I love doing stuff with my daughter. But if it was two of them, I don't think I would like it as much. Like, I really enjoyed just me and my girl. I really enjoyed it. And also, I want to give her the best of the best. Like, I want her to be in private school. I want her to do sports. I want her to play instruments. I want us to take vacations. Y'all know I like to eat out, so I want me and her to be able to eat out. I want us to be able to travel. Like, I want us to be able to do that. And I feel like if I add another one to the mix, it ain't gonna be what I wanted. Like, I feel like a lot of y'all just be having kids just to have kids and don't be thinking about their quality of life. But for me, baby, I'm through. I'm through.
The easiest way to know if a mother regrets motherhood or not, pay attention to the way she responds to you when you tell her that you don't want children. So, a content, happy mother, a mother who may say, motherhood is hard and it has its challenges, but I love being a mother, and, they are okay with or content with their choice. Their response is typically going to be, hey, motherhood is not for everybody. If you know you don't want kids, don't have them. You got to be sure. You got to make sure you pick the right person. It can be tough. They'll have this sort of aura of support and supporting you with you knowing who you are and what you want. A mother who regrets motherhood, and in my opinion, this is over half of them, this is just my own personal opinion, their responses are going to be a bunch of condescending questions. What's wrong with kids? Or any woman over a certain age that don't have kids, I don't trust bitches like that. Or your cooch must be trash. Or you're probably infertile. Or you don't have a purpose. Like, you're not even a real woman. You're trying to escape responsibility. Who do you think? You're better than everybody else? They'll have that sort of vibe about them. I instantly know that those types of mothers, number one, regret motherhood, and number two, are insanely jealous of child-free women. Insanely jealous. Because you got to really think about mothers who are happy and content with their decisions. They don't have a dog in the fight. They don't have a reason to come at you and tell you things like, you're going to die alone and your life doesn't mean anything and you're trying to escape responsibility. They're not going to do that. That's not going to be their aura. That won't even be their vibe. You won't even feel that vibe coming from them. But the ones who are resentful, the ones who fell for the okie doke, the ones who regret their decisions, the ones who hate the bodies that they're in, the ones who baby daddies hate the entire F out of them. Baby daddies have probably even tried to them or unfortunately some of these women are unalived because of their baby daddies too, by the way. Those custody battles and all types of crap that they're going through, I think they have a flash comes before them or something, and they get upset that you as a child-free woman are not going to have to ever experience those things, and it pisses them off because it's not fair, because it's like, who do you think you are that you can escape the hell that I'm in every day? And that's gonna be the vibe or the aura that you get from them. I can honestly say that the vast majority of the people who tell me not to have kids if I don't really want them are mothers. And they are mothers who generally support child-free women in general. They think it's cool that we know ourselves. They think it's cool that we're able to make that choice. And that we're just very cognizant of the responsibility of motherhood to the point where we're we're not cut out for it, or we just don't want to do it or whatever, But the resentful, bitter, what they call the bitter baby mama, their whole vibe, it just sucks, right? They
They just don't even know how to be positive about the situation. And that's how you know that they regret motherhood.
I'm actually scared. I don't know if I want to be a mother anymore. Growing up, I've always wanted to be a mom. But the older I got, the more I understood the world, the worse the world got. I'm starting to change my mind. I feel like a lot of women were lied to about what motherhood really was. Growing up, we thought it was peaches and roses because a lot of women, they didn't feel a space to feel comfortable enough to say how they really feel about motherhood because they were so severely judged. But now that we have the internet, we've seen the truth. A lot of women are coming out with the truth and they're saying, no, this is not what you thought it was. Also, the older I get, I didn't know how demanding motherhood is. The kind of person I am, I need breaks. I need mental breaks. When I'm sick, I like to go in my room and lock myself in the room and close the door. And then other mothers, I hear them talking about the constant worry when they go to daycare and the constant worry when they're not in their possession. I'm already an anxious person. And it's such a beautiful thing to be a mother. I help women become mothers, and I myself don't know if I want to be one. Anyway, I had to express my feelings. Kind of makes me sad. I love children, but mentally, I don't know if I could deal with that in the capacity that it takes to be a mother. And I salute to all mothers because, oh my God, what a job.
What I'm about to say may offend you. It may actually piss you off. And I'm going to preface this by saying, I'm saying this with all the love in my heart. I'm saying this as someone who experienced almost a decade. In 2 years, it will be a decade of complete hardship, exhaustion, abuse, survival. If you do not want to be a mom, do not be a mom. If you are a mother right now and you get offended when you see childless women say things like, I love not having kids, or I love being young and turned without kids, you shouldn't be offended. You should be cheering them on. As a mother myself, I never get offended when women are celebrating being childless. If you don't want kids, do not have kids. I'm happy when I see women know that they don't want to be a mom, so they steer away from that. Because what upsets me is I see mothers all over social media telling us how they don't like being mothers. And then I look a little further and they have multiple children, which lets me know that you didn't stop at the first one. You didn't learn after the first one. You kept on going. And I understand that people have children for different reasons. Maybe your person pressured you into it. It could have been abuse. I'm not really sure. I don't know. So I want to be mindful, right, of different situations and circumstances. However, majority of the time, women are outside having a blast, doing all the things. And the consequence sometimes is pregnancy and having a child. And now you're faced with motherhood. And you do it again and again and again and again and again. And you're telling us how you don't like being a mother. Let me say this as well. You're looking at someone who is now 30. My child will be 10 in 2 months. I got pregnant the weekend of my 20th birthday. Real hot, real outside, real young and turned, real not thinking about my decisions. Okay, found out that I was pregnant 2 weeks after my 20th birthday. I boo-hoo cried until I was blue in the face. Then I rolled up my sleeves and I put my boots on the ground. I've been a mom ever since. I've never made my child feel like she's a burden because I understood that although I wasn't ready to be a mom yet, this was a consequence for my own decision making. Okay. She's also my only child. Do you get what I'm saying here? And I want more. I want more. I love being a mom. But she's my only child, right? You're looking at someone who only has, as far as village and family, 3 siblings and my mother. When I had my daughter at the age of 20, my older sister was in Atlanta while I lived in Ohio. So she was not even in the same city with me to help me. My older brother lived about 15 to 20 minutes away. He has his own child and was dealing with his own situation as far as co-parenting and things like that. And my mom, as I always have remembered her, was working 7 days a week, and she still does to this day, from sun up to sundown. The only real support I had was my mom when she wasn't tired from working so much. I didn't have my friends. My friends was young and hurt in the club as they should have been because they was living, they 20, 20-something-year-old lives. My 21st birthday, I was sitting on a rocking chair crying my eyes out while the breast pump was attached to me, and I'm looking across the room and my daughter is asleep. I didn't have no cute gender reveal. I didn't have no loving baby shower how I wanted it to be. I didn't have nobody just pouring into me. I didn't have no big family pouring into me. The gifts that I got for my baby shower were taken back from me because the other side was upset with me that day. And they were the ones who got me the gifts because I have a very small family. And they weren't very financially stable enough to help me. So they weren't able to get me, you know, the big things like the car seat and the strollers and all of those things. But my daughter's dad's family did. And one day when they were mad at me, they came and took it back. I dealt with a lot of trauma, a lot of abuse, a lot of fighting, a lot of tug of war, a lot of belittling. And I know how hard it is to come into motherhood like that. I know how hard it is to be a young mom. I know how hard it is to have a small family. I know how hard it is to not have help. But what I can't relate to is making my child feel like a burden. I can't relate to that. So if you don't want children, don't have children. And if you have one and you realize, wow, this isn't for me, be one and done. Be one and done. And I'm saying this with all the love in my heart because it really, really saddens me to see so many women talk about how much they hate being a mom. And I look at myself and I was 20 years old and I rolled my sleeves up and I got my boots on the ground at 20. I was in intensive therapy the moment I realized I'm dealing with some resentment here. I'm a little pissed off at her dad and his family. I'm a little pissed off that I don't have a big enough family. I'm a little pissed off at the fact that I don't have the village. I'm a little pissed off that I didn't get the pleasant, joyful experience of becoming a mom. I'm a little pissed off and I need some help. My therapist would come to my house and sit on my couch every single Thursday for 2 years straight until he resigned. If I can go to therapy at 20 years old, you can too. If I can recognize that, you know what? I'm having some ill feelings around motherhood right now. I'm losing myself. I'm depressed. I need help. You can too. And if for any reason you feel like you just cannot do it, you don't want to do it, there's no way you can do it, give your children to someone who is able and willing. Your children do not deserve to feel like burdens. They don't. I empathize with mothers as a mother, as a single mother who has been a single mother for almost 10 years, and I've been doing the thing by myself. Y'all seen me earlier this year almost get evicted. Wasn't nobody coming to save me. I don't talk about my personal life a whole lot, but I roll my sleeves up and I put my boots on the ground for my daughter. I empathize with mothers because I know how hard it is, but I empathize even more with the children. It's the mom in me. It is what it is. They don't deserve that. And if you continue that instead of going to get the help, you're going to repeat the cycle. With love.
I've been solo parenting for the last 3 days and I am exhausted. My husband had a bachelor party this weekend and he finally comes home tonight. Our house is in absolute shambles. When you're the only parent, there's just like no off switch no matter what you do. Lily is also super mobile right now. She's crawling and getting into everything, so I cannot take my eyes off of her. So the trash is piled up, the laundry is piled up, her toys have piled up. Everything is dirty, nothing is clean, nothing is in its rightful place. My in-laws came over to help me just so I could shower because I was like, when am I supposed to shower if I'm by myself for 4 days? I've said it once and I'll say it again. I don't know how single parents do this. Like, you guys are superhuman. Lily also got her measles vaccination this past week, so she's been a little fussier than usual. And she's learned to throw her food across the room now, so that's been really fun. Overall, I'm just exhausted. I cannot wait for my husband to get home. And if you have any friends that are single parents, please check on them. Please offer your time, offer your energy, offer anything to them. They deserve the world.
Reality of being a mom, I'm just sitting here and I'm like, what the fuck did I do with my free time when I didn't have a baby? Like, I had so much free time. I didn't have to worry about packing the diaper bag, making sure I have enough wipes, making sure I have snacks, making sure the nap time schedule and this and that and the other thing. And I love being a mom, don't get me wrong. It is the best thing ever. It always will be the best thing to ever happen to me. Talk about it all the time. I'm so annoying about it, but what the fuck did I do? Like, I had so much free time. So much free time to just get in my car, go to Home Goods, go to the mall. Like, what? Now I have to, like, think about when I'm gonna eat next and how that's gonna fit into the schedule and what the fuck? It's just crazy. What is your favorite thing to do, though, in your free time as a mom? I think mine is just honestly sitting and doing nothing because we all just need the recovery from being moms. But, like, you know what I mean? We had so much free time. What the fuck?
There's guilt in motherhood that we don't talk about enough. And it's the guilt when your postpartum lasts a little bit longer than normal. And you one day just open your eyes and have this awesome baby that is like independent. And you realize that like the better part of a year has gone by. And where was I? The guilt that postpartum eats you alive. And when you come out on the other side, or when you get those breaths when you're coming up from air, the guilt that just eats you, just consumes you, when you have no control over it. I'm just glad to be on the other side.